both Cilvanis and Amadeus both previously on the stream. Cilvanis definitely had a strong showing against K-Seb, but unfortunately fell to losers from him. And same with Amadeus against Pandaren. He still a strong showing, but got sent to losers from that pesky Meta Knight.
Yeah, it's all coming together now, right? We saw both of these players on stream earlier, both with like pretty strong showings against their opponents, but just not quite able to pull it off. And now they will be playing to see who remains in loser's side of bracket.
All right, so immediately starting off, Amadeus trying to keep Cilvanis off stage, but in Nair, such an amazing out-of-shield option on a great character like Mewtwo, just getting him out of that situation and getting follow-ups, all the follow-ups right now. And we actually might see more Shadow Ball cancels out of Cilvanis in this matchup, I'd imagine. Like, we've already seen more than what he did against Larry. Against Larry, it was just straight hands. Like,
yeah.
I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Hands and tail.
I mean, those nairs against Larry were working out fantastically for him. But, yeah, like you said, we might see a little more of, like, a defensive type of play style in this matchup.
Exactly. Being aggressive, more passive-aggressive. He's going to be aggressive when he gets that hit onto Amadeus. Again, against Sheik, a character who's so dominant in neutral, you want to get that hit and make sure she does not be able to play, or at the very least get a ton of damage. And that's what Cilvanis was able to do as he gets that first stock with that Shadow Claw. All right, Amadeus trying to keep him off stage, but those air dodges so pesky. It's a very good air dodge, again, on a very good character. So he's just teleporting out of these situations. And it's really up to you as the player to be able to guess where the Mewtwo player is going to air dodge to. It's going to be a forward throw, sending him off stage yet again. Almost 2 minutes in. Cilvanis definitely looking strong, trying to take this. Amadeus not looking lost at all, but just trying to get through this wall and just evasive game that Cilvanis has been going along with. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, although we are seeing Amadeus like start to catch these landings a little bit more now, kind of get a read on Cilvanis' air dodge patterns. We mentioned previously, obviously Mewtwo's jump is like pretty slow and it's hard to get out of situations like that. At the same time, his air dodge sometimes ends up being kind of harder to follow than other characters. So he's almost like more of a reversal-based character on landing. He has to kind of try to like land at you and then hit you back.
Double Nair coming out, but just getting percent at this point. Another good 20%, Amadeus will be in range for Mewtwo's up throw to kill, especially if he's able to hold on to his stock, but he misses the full hop needles and the bouncing fish. Tries to go for the air dodge, Shadow Claw, still nothing. And there's the trade, and both hanging on just enough. And you already see Cilvanis looking for that grab. Went for it twice, maybe third time's the charm, goes for the Nair, just to get that percent going.
Cilvanis looking for anything right now.
The same with Amadeus. He's able to catch that, get it from the ledge with the up air, and closing out that stock. So might be too little too late. There's going to be a pivot grab, up throw.
But no rage means Amadeus is going to live to see another day.
Probably going to get the full Char Shadow Ball on deck. Second time's a charm. Yes, it is. That JV yet again.
Yeah, that was a really good setup from Cilvanis. Charging that Shadow Ball is so scary because, like, jump, get up attack, roll, and like even neutral get up like had a chance to get hit there. Throwing the Shadow Ball, depending on the timing, could have covered like any ledge option. Neutral get up was probably the hardest to hit with Shadow Ball, so Amadeus opted for that. Obviously, Cilvanis was prepared for that, so ran in, got that grab. It was excellent play.
And now, again, like I said, he was previously known for the Donkey Kong, so maybe he just wants, what he wants with Donkey Kong is just those few neutral wins. And upon getting those few neutral wins, he doesn't have to worry about, he really doesn't have to worry about keep trying to catch Mewtwo. Again, those 4 to 5 grabs will grant him that stock, especially because Mewtwo is so light.
Yeah.
But that also makes, switching to DK makes him just combo food for a character like Mewtwo. That Nair is just going to eat him up.
Ooh.
And we're not even seeing too many grabs. We're just seeing a bunch of aerial usage, which is very different when it comes to the DK play. And he's just about in kill percent. One grab should be able to do it. Tries to get the pivot grab.
That Nair is so strong, able to, he's just able to like keep a constant hitbox out. And Mewtwo's airspeed like really makes it, or his aerial mobility I should say, makes it hard to like quite find that exact place to land the grab, even if you have the right idea. Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was a fantastic catch from Amadeus.
No grabs needed, and just goes for the up throw. Definitely not the best option to go for, but he gets the forward to immediately retaliate. So now it's even, but still in Cilvanis' favor because he's the one with that game 1 win and looking to take this set and move further on in his pool and potentially make the top 32. Oh my goodness, that air dodge read. Oh my.
That was 32%.
All right, almost getting that pivot grab, but just immediate roll away. And both of them are just hitting each other. Like,
yeah, they're swinging.
They're definitely swinging. Not too many misses, especially with Amadeus with those up airs and Cilvanis with his nairs.
Cilvanis is like one of the most aggressive Mewtwo's I've ever seen.
He was the same with his Lucas play. To be really aggressive Lucas as well.
I mean, he's definitely like, it's kind of defensive play by nature because that's how just Mewtwo is as a character, but it's definitely like a lot of approaching and trying to push his advantage.
All right.
Oh,
Ton of pressure coming out from Amadeus as Cilvanis was trying to recover, but another Shadow Claw, and that's able to do it. Cilvanis advancing further in the loser's bracket. His next match will be the big match to see if he'll make it pulls into the top 32 bracket. Again, solid showing for Amadeus, but he is out and losers round 4.